It's 9 a.m. From Fox 35. This is Good Day Orlando.
His parents want him out.
He's 35 years old. He still lives at home. That is not normal.
I've lived upstairs since I was 3.
It's going to take a stick of dynamite to get me out of my parents' house.
A stick of dynamite. It seems like the problem in failure to launch is becoming the new norm. New research shows nearly 1/3 of all adults age 18 to 34 are living at home with the rents. This graph from, I don't know about the bank, how to pronounce this. Deutsche Bank, yeah. Okay, shows at about a 5% jump from 1989. Some think increasing student loan debt, a tough job market, and a changing housing market are to blame for this. Financial planner Michelle Ogden joins us now with what you need to know if you're a young adult and you're trying to get some financial freedom. So I'm not surprised by this at all.
I would stay home. I mean,
why
if
not?
they'd let me, my goodness.
Why not? Because you think about how much money you would save.
Yes.
Or you could help contribute to that household and help them save, so yes. Not surprising.
And also, a survey recently showed that this generation has a lower risk tolerance than 50 and 60-year-olds because all they've seen is a really crappy housing market, yes. A scary stock market, and they don't know any better. And they think it's always going to be that way.
It's true. So you're always scared of, like, what's next? What's going to happen next?
So they're paralyzed by fear, and they stay in the nest.
What you got to do sometimes. So tell me, if we're talking about student loan debt, how can young adults decrease that to become more financially free?
Well, they really just need to face it. A lot of them will defer it and defer it as long as possible. But if they really know what they're dealing with, call as many times as you have to in order to understand. Is it private? Is it federal? Is it subsidized? It's very confusing. And if they just know what they're dealing with, they need to attack the high interest debt aggressively, and then the variable, and then go to the, the lower interest rate stuff. But just knock it out. You just don't hide from it.
Not a smart idea to defer it, you're saying. Because I've heard people say this, I'm going to have student loan for the rest of my life, so I might as well just...
And that's their mentality, and they're accepting that. No, get it gone. It's holding them back from what they really want to do in life.
Smart, good advice. Okay, so how can some people land a better job, maybe?
Well, really what they need to be doing is investing time and energy and getting better at what they do best. Whether that's a skill or, if they're really, using their brain, they need to be increasing their knowledge because the market will pay for value. And if they bring value to the marketplace, they'll get a promotion.
Perfect. What are some ways that people can make housing more affordable without being at home with mom and dad?
Well, unfortunately, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, housing is affordable. I mean, interest rates are at an all-time low, and it's just, if it's not affordable for them, they need to look at their credit or establish credit.
Okay.
If they can't, get housing, it might be because they've never built any credit. So those are things that they need to work on.
Is it okay, though, if you go home for a little while and then you say, I'm going to get myself together, and then jump back out there?
It is not. It's not a problem. What parents need to be doing is they need to be charging their child rent.
Right.
My mother charged me rent when I returned home, and it only built, it built responsibility.
Perfect. Yeah. Michelle, thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, Tom.